Okay. My math lab number 8 has a chart full of Huntington Hill numbers that have already been calculated. And what they want you to do is figure out, let's see, a transit authority governs the three bridges connecting boroughs A, B, and C. Assume the representation on the 8-member authority. Okay, 8-member authority is allocated in proportion with the population in each of the three boroughs. Borough A has a population of 1.4 million, B has 1.9 million, and C has 2.3 million. Apportion the 8 authority seats using the Huntington Hill apportionment principle. Okay, well, what I want you to notice is this is a multiple choice question. And when you look at your 4 choices, they all start with A, B, C. That is because each borough already has one representation. So I could have said BAC or CAB or ACB. It wouldn't matter what order they're in. Each one is given one seat already. The question is, who's going to get the 4th one? So there's 8 seats, right? So this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3. And then we're going to be looking for number 4, and then 5, and then 6, and then 7, and then 8. Oh, my handwriting's atrocious. Okay, so I am going to start by comparing the first 3 Huntington Hill numbers. So you look at all 3. Whichever one of those is the biggest gets the next seat. And this one is the biggest, so they're going to get the 4th overall seat. And when I look down here, that's borough C, right? This one has a C, and this one has a C. This one has an A, and this one has an A. So I know choice A and choice C are out. So just forget about those. Those are out. Now, since I've already used this number here, I can't use it again. So when I go to do my next comparison, I'm still going to use this number and this number, but I now have to compare it with this number because borough C is now on their 2nd seat. And that's this row right here, that 2nd seat, okay? So comparing those 3 numbers, which one's the biggest? 1.125, 1.805, and 0.882. This one's the biggest. So borough B is going to get the 5th seat. And under the number 5, B and B, okay, they're both the same, which means I can no longer use this number. So now I'm going to compare, let's go with a light yellow color. No, blue. I need to compare this number because borough A still only has 1 seat. I haven't used their Huntington Hill number yet. So I'm going to compare that one. And now under borough B, I have to look at their 2nd Huntington Hill number because they've been given another seat. So their current representation is 2. They've got 2 now. And then compare it with this one. And of those 3 numbers that I underlined in that blue color, the largest one is this one. So borough A is going to get the 6th seat. And under the number 6 down here, well, they're both A's. But it looks like on the next one I should be able to make the decision because on seat 7, it's either A or C. Okay, so let's see. I used that one. I can't use this number again, so I just cross it out to make sure. Nope, can't use it. And now I'm going to compare, let's go with the green color, this number, because now borough A has they're on their second seat. They were assigned their second seat. It was the sixth seat overall, but their second. So that number compared to this number compared to that one, and 0.375, 0.602, and 0.882, this one is the biggest, and that is C. We have a winner right there. It's going to be choice D, because this one has an A. And just to keep the party going, because you may not have multiple choice. Well, I guess on a test it might be, but if you were in my classroom, yeah, if you're online, yeah, but in the classroom I make y'all do this. So I crossed that one out, and now, let's see, I've used blue. Let's see, I'll go with the yellowy color now. So now I'm going to compare this number and this number and this number. And of those three numbers, this one's the biggest. And that is choice B, which, yep, you can see it's right there, choice B. And that's how you compare Huntington Hill numbers. And you'll notice I didn't need this number or this number or this number or this or this or this or this. So I don't fill these tables out, or how do I say it? I don't fill out the complete table. I fill in numbers as I go. So once I cross something out right here, then I'll calculate this number. And after I've used this one, then I'll calculate this number. And after I've used this one, I'll calculate that. And then after I've used this one, I'll calculate that one. So I just calculate as I go. So much easier. Anyway, that's number 8.